Hello and welcome to another segment of Carbon and the City. I'm David Knowles, and today we're talking with Mark Greenwood, owner of Amey's Taxi here in Kingston. And Mark has done some remarkable things in greening his business, and I'm going to get Mark to tell us all about that.
Yes, well, we started many years ago putting together programs to make this business greener. My children brought it up. They were doing a project. They were around 10 years old. So we continue to try to improve or lower our CO2 input. We started with going with bullpup power. That was in 2006,
Okay.
and they produce all their energy out of wind, solar now, and green sources. It's more expensive, but we've been with them ever since. We were one of the first that went on the program. And then in 2007, we brought on our first Prius Hybrid vehicle, which saves about 15 tons each compared to our regular pallets we were using at the time.
Yeah.
Now we actually have 70 to 80% of our vehicles are hybrids, which is a large amount. They put on a lot of mileage per year, so it saves the environment in the equivalent of around 1,800 tons a year, which is a substantial amount.
Yeah,
So we're pretty proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, the better thing that had is that the other company followed us. So we took the lead, and a lot of their vehicles are also hybrid. So
right? I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's we took the lead. They're at about 20%, but still, every little bit helps the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, the office was redone. We all have low power energy sources in here. We recycle. When we started the recycling program, we saved about 60% of what we sent to the waste dump prior to it. And this year, we went paperless for most of our stuff, which saves about 90% of the paper we used to use and go into landfill. So we continue to strive to save the environment and do our part.
No. That's some pretty remarkable progress. For people who don't understand what Bullfrog Power is, not only do you pay your Kingston Utilities bill, but you also pay Bullfrog Power a certain amount to guarantee that the power you're using is from green sources. So that's quite a commitment on your part. So.
Yeah, well, here at Amey's, we're pretty proud of our savings for the environment. And we think that if every business tried to do the same, the world would be a much better place.
So what do your kids have to say now?
They are very, very happy that we're doing what we can,
Yeah.
and we're always looking for new innovations for the future. We redid the lot. We put power lines under all the lot, so we're prepared for the next innovation, which would be electric cars. So we're already looking to the future to save even more.
So you've wired your parking lot to, your parking lot is now ready to accept charging stations?
Yes, the wires are all underground now, so when electric cars become feasible,
yeah.
We've got all the wires running under our parking lot so we can hook up charging stations.
So how many miles or how many kilometers would a car need to drive in a day to be feasible?
On certain days, it would need about 800 kilometers.
800,
on other days, 6 or 5. The mileage is not quite there because we look at it all the time, and it depends on weather conditions, how cold it is, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Many times the drivers will come in for the day shift, and there'll be a night driver waiting, and then they go out and they do the night shift. So the car, especially on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, is on the road, 20 hours or 24 hours. So there's not that gap in between. Now, I would think within the next 5 years that it will be feasible.
Yeah.
Just with the progresses they're making every year is astronomical.
Yeah, because I know that the Chevy Bolt, which is the all-electric version of the Chevy Volt, the Chevy Bolt gets somewhere around 350 kilometers on a charge.
Yes,
So,
and the Tesla gets even more.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But they're not quite there. They're, you know, it is getting there. Many companies are starting to produce electric vehicles, and I think like within the next 5 years, it will be feasible for us to put on electric vehicles. And when that happens, we're ready for it. So we're always thinking of the future as in, you know, maybe in the future, how can we save even more for the environment?
All right, good. So there you have it, Mark Greenwood, one of the greenest business owners here in Kingston, and you've been watching Carbon and the City, where we're trying to make carbon part of the conversation, one guest and one viewer at a time. Thank you. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Dave.
Good.